Hello everyone and welcome to today's latest tutorial of sorts. Today I've got a starting Matchday 11 graphics pack to use for your social media. It's pretty straightforward, but before you click the download button down below, I would just recommend just watching this video on how to edit it and how to change a few things, because there's quite a few options that I've put in there. So before we start, what I would recommend is for the font, I would recommend downloading this font here. Link will be in the description below. Just makes things a little bit easier. However, if you've got a favourite font that you want to use, then by all means change that round. So what options have we got? So with the title then, got the option between EFL Championship or the Premier League. Again, I just chose these two leagues just to give you an example. If for whatever reason, or you've got another league that you follow, okay, you can just change that around. So that's our title, it's customizable. I've got all the Premier League teams, all the logos, all the PNGs for your home and away teams. That's in the 1500 subscriber pack, so I've included it here. I've also included the championship teams as well. There's quite a few of them. Few of the PNGs not too big, so Nottingham Forest, that's probably about as big as it's going to get. If you are, say, a Bundesliga or a Liga fan and you want to do a Matchday starting 11 or a dream starting 11, say, for your team, okay, you can get these club badges from Wikipedia. Search for the season, La Liga, season 1920, and go and click on all the teams that are in the league that season. Go on their Wikipedia page, save their logos, and they're all PNGs for you to use. So that's our Matchday information. No, it's not. Sorry. So we're fully customizable here on the Matchday information. What we've got, so we've got the away team text. So again, that's fully customizable. Hit the text tool, okay, and you can type away and change whatever to whatever team you would like. A little bit of lens flare around the box with some shine as well, just to enhance it, because it just looked pretty plain otherwise. Again, it's entirely up to you if you want to use that. Same with the home team. If you want to change the colour of the box, okay, select the this layer here. Okay, see it disappearing there. Select the ellipse tool, and you can just change the fill like so to green or white or red, whatever team your team's playing. So that's how you go about selecting those colours there. Yeah, there are boxes, again, fully customizable, entirely up to you, and it's the same with the home and the away. You should only really, for your home teams, you just have to set that up once. That's if you want to include it. So that's our matchday information. Positional information then, so we've got our substitutions. You can select that layer, hit the text tool, put your substitutions down there. We've got the players' positions, okay, right forward, see the box disappearing, the name and the number. Okay, just in this example here, these are not customizable. Okay, what I have done, if you see, I've got this box here, that is customizable. So these ones, so if you look at Andy Robertson, that box there is one shape, it's a smart object. What you can do is editable square and an editable rectangle, and again, just select that color and change the fill to, I don't know, say gold. Okay, and that's how you change the color. Again, same with the other one, if that's how your team or if that's what you want. So they're your editable rectangles. All you simply do is, once you're happy with your colours, okay, just select both layers, right click or double click, and just convert to a smart object, and it will make it one layer, and then you can position them around the field where you would like. So that's pretty much it for the players. It's pretty self-explanatory. If I give an example, so with Salah, just select the top layer, select the bottom layer, press Command T for your transform tool, okay, and you can just move that around however you want, wherever he's playing up there, and then select Salah, and then hit Enter, hit V, and then you can move Salah up as well, and that's how you do that basically. It's all pretty self-explanatory. So yeah, that's our player information. Again, you don't have to do it like that. That's just an example. Again, I'll show you a few examples of different ways you can create it. So the Liverpool squad, I'm using an example. It's just my team. Okay, I've got all the PNGs there. If I go on to my Safari, okay, got these from Footy Renders. Okay, I'm not sure if all the teams have these style of photos. I know these are like the pre-season photos from Melwood that they do. Again, just download some PNGs of the different players. Okay, and yeah, it doesn't have to be these smart pictures there. It could be any sort of pictures that you wish. Again, if you are a Liverpool fan, you following this. There's a few extra players in there as well. Not everyone, just the ones that are available. Now the good bit, the pitch outlines. So I've got 3 options. So what I'll do is I'll just get rid of position information and the players. So the pitch outlines then. So option 1 that we've got here, it's on a sort of slant. We've got options for a green stripy pitch, a plain green pitch, a blue pitch, if it's say a Champions League game or something, or a red pitch if you want. What I've done is I've lowered the opacity as well, okay, just so it looks a little bit better and it shines through a little bit. So you've got some different options there for your pitches for the pitch outline. I've put in another one, something like this. All you simply need to do is just create a shape, okay, and draw around it straight away, and you can add it in. I just did that quickly at the end, just for another option. And then option 3, okay, it's at a slant, and then you've got option for green, blue, and red. And again, you can bring the players in, and you can position them round. And I've got a few options that I'll show you in a sec. But I prefer outline 1. That's the one I chose as the example. So I'll put the players back and I'll put the information back. So I hope you're happy with those options. If you want something different, just hit P for the pen tool. Make sure you've got no fill selected. Make sure you've got a stroke of white or whatever colour you want, and set the pixels to 7. And then you can just trace around or draw your own pitch, drag and drop an image in and just trace over it, and that's how you make your pitch. It's pretty self-explanatory. I've got some gradients in here as well, so if you notice, take away the black, you can add a white gradient or put yellow in, green if, I don't know, Plymouth fans, I can think of in green, or blue, Everton, Chelsea, that sort of thing, or red for Arsenal. Again, if you want like a lighter blue because you're a Man City fan, just hit G for the gradient tool, and you can just change your options and just drag and drop. Again, that's totally optional. Don't have to have any gradients in. It's just a nice option to have. And then I've also got an overlay there, so it just helps the forefront image stand out. And I've got some examples. So take away Anfield. So if it's Man United, say, there's Old Trafford you could have in the background, or I've put the Emirates in as well. Again, I've just done the images of the stadiums, so you can just whatever your team is, just drag and drop it into this folder here, and you should be go. If you don't want that and you just want a plain colour at the back, okay, just click your background layer tool, change your colour, if you say red, and then press Command and Backspace, and there's another option for you to choose from. So there you go. There's your Matchday starting 11. I hope you liked it. I hope it's something that you might like. I couldn't really do a tutorial on how to make it. It's massive. I will be here all day. It's taken me quite a few hours to make. So yeah, I hope you find it of some use. Again, fully customizable. If you want some ideas, if you want to make your own, okay, just start in 11 graphics. Just put it in Google. A few options, so you can see I took a couple of examples from this one, and I took a couple of examples from a couple of others as well. Okay, so the world's your oyster. Just create a document. If you're familiar with Photoshop, that is, you're happy. Okay, look, there's options like here. You can just do logos, trace around some shirts. There's plenty of options for starting 11 for your social media channel. So stay safe during the last phases of lockdown. I know across Europe, across the world, lockdown's getting released. Stay safe, and hope you enjoy the Premier League. If you're a Premier League fan, it's coming back soon. La Liga, I think, starts today as I'm recording this video, and the Bundesliga's back, so it's great to see. So hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in a tutorial very soon.